Chairman Craven.
Announcement, Mr. Speaker.
Proceed.
Sometimes we have good news when we rise on the floor, and it was brought to my attention. I didn't see it myself. I'm not a reader of the New York Times. But last week, part of my district, known as Quonset Point, was the subject matter of a lead story in the New York Times business section where Quonset was, the article was entitled, "Quonset Makes a New Name for Itself in Business." It's a success story within my district, to say the least. And this House has been very supportive of Quonset Point's efforts in a big way, and it's paid off. 11,000 jobs and nearly 200 companies are located down there. Private companies have made investments of $2 billion, and if we had another Quonset or two, I'm sure that our jobs here in the General Assembly of getting reelected would be a lot easier. But we have some peers down there that are part of this year's budget, and I just wanted to connect both the New York Times article praising Quonset Point in the fact that the governor has submitted in her budget a request for certain bonding funds to repair those 60-year-old piers that have been built to last 50 years. So they've done yeoman's work and they're keeping it together. But we have some business on the future. The future, really, quite frankly, is that Quonset Point has been the staging, in part, for the installation of the 5 windmills that are out off Block Island Sound. The projections are that there'll be another 250 that will be constructed, and I certainly would love to see Rhode Island be the place where that launching and construction work is done. So if any of you have the ability to use the internet, I have my limited abilities. March 16th, which is last Wednesday, the New York Times did a great job in making Rhode Island the centerpiece of their business section, and quite frankly, a very flattering article about what we were doing here in Rhode Island. Thank you for the time, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Chairman. Representative Price.
Thank you, Speaker. Announcement.
Proceed.
Pursuant to Rule 7D on the next legislative